I finished Dracula, y'all.
Wow!
A dog just turned around and made it a point to smile at me, and you bet your bottom dollar I smiled back. What's up, it's Jan, back at it again with another nerdy bookish video. This is another reading vlog. It's like a couple days of my life because I have to start another reading vlog Friday since it's my day off, and that's gonna be my flower-a-thon vlog, which is hosted by Rachel from Happy Go Lovely Sleeves. But for now, it's Wednesday. I'll be ending this like Friday morning. So it's just a couple days. I would have started it yesterday, I just didn't feel like it. Yesterday was Joey and I's 11 months, so we went to B-Dubs for dinner and then we went book shopping because who would we be if we didn't? And I just got the Barnes & Noble exclusive of Addie LaRue, the paperback, which I was debating about because it has deckled edges and the little French flap, but it's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. So I bought it. It was like 20 bucks, and I'm gonna definitely bring that for V.E. Schwab to sign when I meet them next month. No, I keep saying next month. It's this month. It's in like 2 weeks. Also, my window's open and I'm on my lunch break, so I'm really terrified that like a coworker is about to go on their lunch break and their car happens to be the one right next to mine. But anyway, I also bought A Curious Beginning last night because I started the Amazon sample because I was curious about it. And on page 7, there's a quote about preferring the plague or possibly death to motherhood. Coworkers are coming back. And after that, I was like, I need to read this entire series. So I returned my library copy and bought the prettier version last night. But yeah, so this is just gonna be a couple days, but as y'all saw, I just finished Air Awakens by Elise Kova on my Kindle. I read this for Jodie's book club pick for her Patreon. I started it early, like late last month, so I wanted to get ahead on like my book clubs and stuff. So I gave it 3 stars. It was alright, it was fine. Nothing to write home about, like I said in my review. There are a few good quotes in it, but but I didn't feel connected to the characters or anything. I prefer her Married to Magic series, which I still have to finish, which is weird that I haven't finished because the third one is the vampire book. Y'all know me and vampires. And I'm also reading The Bodyguard by Cathryn via audio, so I'm listening to that throughout the workday and on my drives and stuff, and I'm really liking it. I don't like the cover, so I didn't pick it on Book of the Month when it was an option, and also the premise didn't really sound intriguing, but it's like the bodyguard is the female character. I do like that aspect of it, and the humor is really good and the writing is decent, so I am enjoying my time here. But yeah, other than that, I'm reading this, I'm reading Dracula, I'm still reading all the other books I'm in the middle of. I'm really loving Dracula. I got to page 300 this morning, as y'all saw during the big ol' storm at 4:30. This, I'm on page 28. This does have plants / flowers on it, I think. Definitely plants. So I could continue this into a flower-a-thon, but I am hoping to read at least 2 more books in this vlog because I have my audiobook and I have Spy Family Volume 4 waiting for me, which is a manga. Put it on hold. I'll be cranking that out as well. If you haven't heard, I don't have a TBR this month. I'm done with TBRs. We no longer coexist. It's a free-for-all. Figured I will film my first YouTube vlog for April because my first actual April vlog was my dedicated Tripping Arcadia spoiler-filled vlog for Patreon, but Patreon only. So yeah, hello. I was craving hot Cheetos, so I bought some from the gas station, and now I have to go back to work. This clip was all over the place. Hope you enjoy the rest of this vlog. I'll chat with y'all after work. So it is like almost 7 o'clock. I pretty much just got home like 20 minutes ago because I had to deal with some family matters, hence why my eyeliner is off my face. But I went to my mom's to pick up packages, but I also went there to pick up my Humira, aka my arthritis medication that I have to take tomorrow. And I forgot my fucking arthritis medication. So, gotta go back there tomorrow after my book club. My mom bought me 2 bags of hot Cheetos. Obviously, I gave one to Joan. I also got a Story So Far merch. It's a tote. I love this band. This is probably in my top 3 favorite bands, if not my top favorite band. They're pop punk. And I also got this. And I love a good sleeve design. This is like, I think this was their first full album, I want to say. If you listen to the Story So Far, be my friend. And then the books I got, God Killer, finally. I got this from Book Depository, which by the way, is closing. Get your orders in, but also Blackwell's is an option and they also have free shipping to the US. But I got the paperback and it's still just as pretty. And I'm so surprised that it's in decent shape because it was hailing when it got delivered. And when I got to my mom's, it was already opened. And then I looked down and the packaging was all like in shambles because I guess they wanted to like rescue the book. It's a perfect cover. I'll probably pick it up in the fall because this is a very autumnal cover. And then I also got my Book of the Month box, which is Adelaide, and I'll probably try to read this weekend, honestly. I simply cannot wait. This is like an exploration of love and self-love, and it's supposed to be really hard-hitting. The bookmark says responsibilities are overrated, and like if that's not a mood, I don't know what is. But yeah, I'm gonna read this weekend for Flower-a-thon, which I think I talked about earlier. Oh, I got Spy Family Volume 4. I think I took a B-roll clip of this, so I'll try to read this before the end of this vlog. Also gonna be reading my nonfiction book for the month, which was very unexpected. I was gonna just listen to Jenny Lawson's Furiously Happy on audio. I probably still will because it's only 8 hours. It could also fulfill the buzzword for this month, which is emotions. And I have multiple options for that, but this would be the easiest option because it's an audiobook. So I'll probably end up listening to that as well, but maybe not in this vlog because my current audiobook is The Bodyguard, which I'm over halfway through now and I'm absolutely loving. But nonfiction book, Ronan and the Endless Sea of Stars. It's a graphic memoir. One of the librarians at the library I work at is starting an adult graphic novel discussion group, and this is their first pick. So I was like, let me just read it so I know what I'm promoting here, you know, because I work marketing at said library. It's gonna be quick and it'll count as my nonfiction book, and then it'll also count as another book for this vlog. So this is what I'm gonna be cranking out. I'm already 30 pages in. It's actually really funny, but it's a heavy ass topic about this dude's kid getting diagnosed with Tay-Sachs. Tay-Sachs, which is a very intense disease. I thought I would hate it because you know me and how I feel about kids. But the way the art style is and how the humor is, it's really entertaining, to be honest with you. If this were in any other format, I would not be reading this memoir. That's all I'm saying. I gotta figure out what I'm eating for dinner. That's all I got. Probably read a little bit more of Dracula. Have like 3 hours left of The Bodyguard, so I'll probably finish that tomorrow. And have a successful ass 2-day vlog. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm back. I finished the graphic memoir. I'm giving it 5 stars because it's a really depressing story and just like out of respect, you know? And it was a fun time like in the beginning in terms of the humor and stuff. And I think it was a really well told story. I think the art style really portrayed what it wanted to. But yeah, the whole story was just depressing, but it's 5 stars. I mean, if you're looking for a good graphic memoir and this isn't something that's triggering to you, then I would recommend. It says it's honest and observant, deeply affecting work, unsentimental account of a family's tragedy, moving meditation on death and grieving. So basically it's just about this baby's diagnosis of Tay-Sachs, and it explains what it is and how it affects a baby and how they live up to 3 years old max, pretty much on average, how it affects him and his wife as parents, him as in the main character, like the perspective we're reading from. So yeah, that's that. I don't think I'm gonna read this tonight. I think I'll save this for tomorrow, and I'm just gonna continue Dracula for the rest of the night because I would love to finish this tomorrow. That would be amazing. Sad as fuck, boy. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, also, I got my She Is a Haunting pre-order pin. Too bad it was disappointing. But it's the house that's on the end papers of my Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. I'm gonna add it onto my jean jacket. I'm gonna read my guy. I bought another edition because I'm qualified now, okay? It's justified. I like it. It's gonna be 5 stars. Like, absolutely. All the vampy vibes are there. So I bought the Lit Joy Crate edition. Look it up if you haven't already.
Yeah, it's pretty gorgeous. It's pretty sexy.
And it was only like less than $40. So he agrees. I told him. I told him.
It was a good buy.
I was on the phone with him and I was like, I bought another one. And he was like, oh my fucking god. And I was like, listen, hold that fucking thought. Joey made me ramen.
Homemade.
Homemade specialty.
Yep. Manja.
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 He's learning Italian.
I'm trying to.
He's an Italian spicy heck boy.
Spicy heck boy.
To wash my hair today. It's much needed. It's 5:20. I've been up for like an hour. My body aches. So we're gonna stay in bed for the whole morning. My camera's flashing. So I'm just gonna quickly talk about the fact that I just finished this 4th volume of Spy Family. I gave it 3 stars. I mean, it was cute with all the dogs involved. Like, this is a dog, not a polar bear. The little girl Anya wanted this dog, and so it talked about that. Most of it took place at the animal shelter, and the little girl got lost, started riding this dog, and it basically saves her life. It's just her going through getting her first dog, but obviously there's like spy shit and like fighting and mission stuff going on as well. So yeah, that's that. Just my quick little review. It was okay. I'm still gonna continue though, obviously, because I'm like halfway through the series from what's out right now. Can't wait to take my freaking medicine. I'm gonna continue Dracula now, change out my camera battery, and then just like be in bed. Maybe I'll make coffee. I don't know. Maybe I'll fall asleep again before I have to get ready for work. But I got to page 310 last night. We're gonna try our darndest to finish this today. It's like less than 200 pages. Honestly, kind of a long shot since I do have work and everything, and my book club discussion tonight with Daryan and Sid. That's at 6:30. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. I'm too tired for this shit. A dog just turned around and made it a point to smile at me, and you bet your bottom dollar I smiled back. That just made my morning. Well, afternoon. It is currently my lunch break. I'm going to just chill in my car. I'm kind of full. I had a ham and cheese croissant from Starbucks this morning. Oh shit, I'm gonna go to my mom's. Get my Humira because my joints are quaking. But yeah, I'm just gonna chill in my car and read Dracula because I needed to come here anyway to get my little dongle for my phone for headphones so I can listen to The Bodyguard, because for some reason Libby on my desktop is not working and I like rebooted my computer and everything. So not sure what that's about, but I have 2 hours left and I cannot wait to finish it so then I can update y'all on my thoughts after work. I also got this hold. Don't mind my sticky note with my flower-a-thon options. But I got Alex North's new book, The Angel Maker, which I did start on audio, but I DNF'd it on audio because I just could not focus, and I think it was the narrator, honestly, because I know it's not Alex North's writing, because I loved The Whisper Man, and I honestly really enjoyed The Shadows too. I don't know, I almost said The Shadow Hunters, lol. I need to get back on the Cassie Clare bandwagon. What the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, she was very monotonous, and I couldn't tell you a single thing that happened that I don't know from the synopsis. So I decided to get it physically. The cover is actually stunning. It has like gold foiling, so I wish I kind of had it on my shelves, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm predicting it'll be a 4-star, but I'm hoping it'll be a 5. Because it's about a serial killer who can tell the future. That sounds so intriguing, but we shall see. I don't remember what I gave The Shadows. I might have given, I know it wasn't a 5-star. I don't remember, but I'm so excited to read Dracula. I got to page 331 this morning, and then I went back to sleep around 6:30 and woke up at 8:05, and I was like, I have to wash my hair because it's been quite a few days. Then I did, and that's why I look horrid today. I also feel pretty horrid. That is the dealio for the day. I have my venti coffee because it was much needed. I forgot my straw, so I did ask for one so I can mix it, because yesterday I didn't ask for one when I got the same drink and it was awful because I couldn't mix it. So I'm gonna crank open a window because it's like 50 degrees out right now and read Dracula. Oh, by the way, today is my book club live show and I'm so excited because I'm kind of tired of thinking about Tripping Arcadia. Like, I liked it, I gave it 4 stars, but I'm just like sick of looking at it and thinking about it, so I just want to get it over with. With that being said, Daryan cannot make it tonight, so I mean, at least I had Sid also joining us, but it's just gonna be me and Sid, and Daryan's like on the thumbnail and she was my guest host, but I'll have her on again for the full moon book club for sure as a guest eventually. But Sid's gonna be on for 2 months in a row, I guess. But yeah, Daryan, there's a lot of stuff going on in Canada right now with like power going out and stuff, so that's so sad. I know she was like forcing herself to finish the book last night too, so I feel bad, but I really just want to get the live show over with because I know a lot of people have been looking forward to it as well, because I feel like either more people just posted about it this time or more people actually read it this month compared to other months. So okay, I'm gonna read now for Sunny McSunshine over here. I don't know what to do. Should I just sit here like usual? I wanted to change it up, but all right, so just walked through the door. I'm still in pain, but I will fix that after the live show. I need another cup of coffee, but I do want to share an exciting reading update because I finished The Bodyguard by Cathryn Center. I'll have a picture right here, even though I physically bought it immediately after I finished it because I had tears in my eyes listening to this book at work. I just could not stop listening to it. Like, people kept talking to me and I was like, oh my god, I just want to finish. Yeah, gave it 5 stars. It's gonna be on my most surprising of 2023 because I had no plans of reading this. It just happened to be available on my Libby. So I got it, I did it, I loved it. Despite my ex's name being the main male character, it was still really good. Despite it being the fake dating trope and having a character who's a famous celebrity actor or whatever, still good. Those are 2 things that I'm always like iffy about and don't usually love in books, but this was so well done. The character development at the end and like the reassurance that they give each other. Ugh. I love romance books where it also talks about self-love and learning how to love and learning how other people love. The ending of this, the epilogue especially, was just written so well. I'm excited to definitely reread it in the future. Probably not this year, but I do want to annotate this because it did have some really good quotes, like to the point where I had to pause work and just like sit back and just listen because I was like, oh wow. wow, I need this reminder 9 times out of 10, you know? I don't even know what that means. I guess it makes more sense, like 6 out of 7 days of the week. That makes more sense. Sure, we'll go with that. I just got Panera. I honestly need a nap, but I'm gonna push through and get coffee. Not get coffee, I'm gonna make coffee. And by make, I mean mix some things together and make an iced cup of coffee after I eat my soup. I'm hoping to finish Dracula before I end this vlog. I got to page 350 during my lunch break. So we are making our way downtown. We'll see how my brain works. If not, definitely by like 7 a.m. tomorrow, I want that bitch done and checked off my many lists, my scratch off poster, my 23 books of 2023, my Patreon buddy reads list. It's just on so many lists that I just need to get out of the way. So super excited to finish Dracula, and I'm so happy that I love it. In addition to The Bodyguard, I also bought another book from Pango. The Bodyguard is available on Book of the Month, but I found it for cheaper on Pango. I pride myself in finding good deals on Pango. I also bought This Vicious Grace, which is a YA. I don't even know what the genre is, but it's YA and it's like gothic vibes. Sorry for this demon screaming outside my window. Rachel from Happy Go Lovely Sleeves recommended it to me and said it's my vibes and I would love it. So Rachel, if you're watching this is your fault. But I will haul that when I get it. I'm gonna go to the bathroom now. Goodbye. He got it. Yeah,
Look at that. It gets red. I forgot I got a hoodie.
Wow! Representing me and my nerdy bookish videos.
Sick.
Hello, it is now 9 p.m. and we just got home. I got my arthritis med. The live show with, sorry about this weird lighting. The live show with Sid was so much fun. If y'all have ever attended a full moon book club live show, thank you for dealing with my incoherence. For every single, whether I hate it or like it, for every book, I just wonder why I do it. But I love it and people still show up. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I won't finish Dracula tonight, but I have tomorrow off. So if I still get up at 4:15 in the morning. Joey doesn't have to be up till like way later. So it's gonna suck, but I'm gonna do it so that I can hopefully crank out the last 150 pages. I'm gonna read as much as I can now, at least another chapter. I have tomorrow off, so I have the morning to myself for sure until 1 o'clock, which is when sprints with Rachel for Flower-thon are. So at the very least, I'll start my Flower-thon vlog right before those sprints. Ideally, I would love to start Flower-thon when I go to a coffee shop tomorrow morning, but we'll see. I also really want to do some sort of workout tomorrow, but we'll also see about that. Let's read. Look at him. He's so handsome. My Lair merch. Ah, love it. Alright, y'all. It is 5 a.m., aka time to finish this goddamn book. Okay, cuties, I am ready for Flower-a-thon. I brought my 2 Flower-a-thon books, but I still have like 85 pages of Dracula left. So we're gonna head over to the coffee shop, grab an iced coffee and a chocolate croissant, and finish this book, and we're not leaving the coffee shop until I can tell you I've read Dracula, finally. Then I'm gonna immediately start my Flower-a-thon vlog. But good morning, it's like 8 a.m. Let's fucking do this. I did it. I motherfucking did it. Hold the applause. I finished it. Am I even gonna hold it up? I'll hold it up. 5 stars. What? I finished Dracula, y'all. Like, you don't understand. I saw that yesterday, but I get to check it off so many lists and scratch it off my scratch off poster. I'll do that on my Flowerathon vlog though, because I want to end this vlog so I can immediately jump into that one, because I am so ready to read all the floral books this weekend. Yeah, so obviously, sorry, someone was walking by my car. I had to change the angle a little bit. Obviously, what was I gonna say? Oh, I was obviously, it had some parts that dragged, especially towards the end when I'm like, you know, so eager to be done. Otherwise, like the vampy parts are genuinely so vampy, and like all the stereotypes that you hear about vampires and Dracula and stuff, it's all in here. Those parts with like the creepy vampire bloody parts are at least in plainer language. The parts that are like super long-winded and kind of confusing and like info dumpy are when they're traveling to places to try to defeat Dracula, or if they're like hunting Dracula at night. Like those get a little too wordy and just like they go on and on and on, but I feel like there's a good balance between the exciting parts and the slower parts. I definitely preferred Jonathan Harker's and Mina's diary entries and letters and stuff. I would dread reading from Dr. Seward's perspective. Those are the parts that I mostly zoned out on. Again, I'm really glad I read this edition because it was easy on the eyes. It wasn't like, you know, a stupid bold font that like hurts your eyes, you know, in some of those older classic editions. So yeah, 5 stars. This was such a successful vlog for a 2-day, 2.5, I don't know, it's 11 a.m. well, like 10:40, 2-ish days of a vlog. So yeah, I read, I mean, granted they weren't all novels. I think this is the only novel I finished physically, but I don't know, let's see. So I finished Tripping Arcadia like right before starting this vlog, I remember. But I think I read, let me pull up my Goodreads. Goodreads is always linked down below, just so you know. Okay, so I finished Air Awakens. I don't remember how much I had left of that, but that was on my Kindle. Gave it 3 stars. I finished a graphic memoir, Ronan and the Endless Sea of Stars. Gave that 5 stars. Whoa. Take a shot every time I say stars. I finished the manga Spy Family Volume 4, 3 stars, and then The Bodyguard on audio, 5 stars, and then Dracula, 5 stars. All right, I am gonna go now because the dad and son who were sitting right by me are walking past my car. If you made it to the end of this video, obviously we have to put a vampire. Oh, they're parked right next to me. Obviously, put a vampire emoji in the comments down below if you made it to the end. It could be a coffin, it could be a vampire, it could be a bat, whatever you want. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Stay safe, stay positive, and stay spooky always. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Goodbye.